Good afternoon. It's May 16th, 2025, and I'm here at the Kettle River campsite at Rock Creek, and I'm gonna ride into the community of Rock Creek. So I've just started at the edge of the trail where it leaves the road, goes down this way to the bridge. It's a trail I've ridden a number of times before, and I quite like it, but I'm just gonna nip into Rock Creek and pick up a copy of the local paper. That's enough adventure for today, I think. So we're crossing the Kettle River, and this time of year the river is fairly high with the spring melt. So upstream and downstream sort of looks like that. So this stretch of trail is a sort of semi-open kind of greenish tunnel that runs parallel to the Kettle River, but far enough away from it that you can't actually see or hear the water. The undergrowth is characteristic of river adjacent understory, and you know, has grown up decently in the years since the trail was developed. Lots of birds in the area. Whoever put this bench here certainly knew what they were doing. This bench is not that old. It's probably been here 4 or 5 years. I saw it here last year when I cycled this way, but I didn't see it 6 years ago when I rode this trail. So it's between like 1 and 6 years old. But this is the view looking down the river from this spot toward Rock Creek, the town, and then this looks along. It's the farm, and the view upstream is a little obscure, but it's still very pleasant. So I've reached my turnaround spot after about 45 minutes or so, a little less maybe, and the spot that I decided to turn around was the Rock Creek Fairgrounds. They're empty right now. So it's the entrance right there, ticket booth, and then there is a skeletal structure of a tent without the canvas, and then just beyond that there is a grandstand that overlooks the rodeo arena, and then there is a midway carnival setup and snack shops right there, and then this is the open field next to it. Picnic tables are in storage right now, right over there. And there's a maintenance crew working over there, and the campground is that way. So you can come here during the fall fair and camp, and then take in the fair. Made it to Rock Creek proper, the community, and I'm at an espresso bar, Rags and Relics, I think, and Rutabagas. Rags, Relics, and Rutabagas, and I'm having an Americano and an apple fritter, and enjoying the turnaround point of my ride as I'm heading back after this. When you cycle this route, you have to be careful to pay attention to signs, because sometimes the trail is a trail and sometimes the trail is a road, and you need to know where the transition points are between trail and road. So for instance, there's a sign right here ahead of me, hidden behind a tree, that says the trail is that way, and then immediately the trail is that way. So we're off the road and then onto the trail. But if you missed that sign, you could go on that road actually for quite a long ways before you realized that you had gone wrong. And here we're back onto the trail again. So you really kind of need to keep your wits about you. I'm nearly back at camp. The bridge is just up here. And right there. And I've been gone for about 2 hours. So I think I'm gonna just go and put my feet up by the fire, say hello to Cheryl and Maggie, and rest for a while. But nice ride today.